And here we go with live stream number 2 for today, breaking up the content into different pieces, got a little bit more reorganized. And in this live stream, I'm going to talk about how much money I make blogging about crypto. I'm going to show you inside. This is a do and show project. I'm going to do it. I'm going to show you the results, and we're going to grow them over time to show you that you can do this too. I don't have the chat set up so that I can see the live stream. So I don't have the chat set up over there. Darn it. And I hate to do that stuff live and pull up all those screens to prepare it. So I'm not going to be able to chat on the live stream here. I missed that step. So I'm going to go through Bitcoin, the US dollar index. I'm going to look at the pro alerts. So get ready to take notes on what's in the pro alerts, take screenshots and all that stuff if you're not already a member of the pro alerts. Then I'm going to go over how much money I make from 3 different revenue streams. And there's a few of them that we're going to go over time, but I can't do them all in one. So let's start off with Bitcoin and US dollar index. 4 big arrows along the top. And if I go into the 4-hour time frame, our EMA is ready to cross. If we get a 1, 2, 3 top formation, a break of this trend line, and the EMAs cross, our official system is going into partial hold status, as it did through this period of time right here. It went into partial hold status. We went into partial hold status here, and then into full exit status, until we came around the corner and popped up again through these 1, 2, 3s. So with those 1, 2, 3 tops setting up on the longer time frame, I want to just keep an eye on how Bitcoin is setting up. And I'm expecting it to go very, very, very much higher over time. But it could do a 50% retracement, and that's not abnormal in any of the markets from this kind of range. It could do a 50% retracement down to 44,000 just to kill everybody, just to make a consolidation, and then up it goes from there. It could be a skewer down really sharp, and then we get that V-shaped recovery. And I don't know, but usually the Bollinger Bands will give us some inside information about that. Before I go to the Bollinger Bands, I wanted to go to the US dollar index, because if the US dollar index is making a hammer reversal bullish candle here on the weekly, this could be a continuation of the US dollar index going very much higher, and that would slow down Bitcoin for sure. However, we've got to watch now on the closer time frames for the US dollar index to crap out here and test up underneath trend lines and make a 1, 2, 3 top and soften out here. And if it softens up and starts to pull down and get back into our trend line, then I'll have to adjust the trend line. And we'll look for a 1, 2, 3 top formation. This is super important consolidation here with US dollar index. The DXY has broken the trend lines. So if it creates a support and then goes higher from here, we've got to really pay attention and lighten our load on Bitcoin. And that will take us back into a more of a cash position, and we can just watch what's going on. So there's my thinking on Bitcoin right now. We do have the Bollinger Band mean reversion buy signal on the 4-hour time frame, and the 4-hour is just pinching in again now. The 3-hour is already pinched in again, and we could get a reversal off the top of this 3-hour and down as the 4-hour comes to pinch in. And I don't know. I'm hoping it's a 1, 2, 3 and a continuation higher from here. But what I want to do now is move my bands, which I update, and I just keep them. Like, gives me a visual perspective of one compared to the other. And this 12-hour band is super important when it draws in here. Super important because this goes back left on the chart. When I zoom out in the time frame, we can see where that lines up to big historical ranges. Tradingview must be just getting hammered with traffic right now. They can't keep up. So here's shark feeding range, where it can just bang around in there and kill you. And this is whale feeding zone, where it can bang around within the 4-hour range and kill you. And we have to trade small. I have to trade small enough so that I'm away from those zones, and I'm standing back and watching all the killing going on. So now it's giving some strength out of that 1, 2, 3. I like it. Let's go into the daily. You can see where that top formation is in the 12-hour bands. Let's go into the 3-day. So you can see where that the 12-hour Bollinger Bands are compared to historical levels right now. So as those 12 hours pinch in and give us a direction, like we bounced off this bottom really good. So if we continue and the bands start to widen as we're going higher, that's the trend continuing, especially as we're coming into these ranges or bouncing down to these ranges. I really want to pay attention to those trends. So that is Bitcoin US dollar index. Now the pro alerts. So here we are on intro to cryptos.ca. If you're a pro alert, if you're AltSeason Copilot subscriber, you go here. If you're a pro alert subscriber, you go here. You go both. But here inside the pro alerts now, I want to go back here to today. And this is where the live stream is going to stay pretty much now, where I'm going to go through today. What happened today, what happened yesterday, maybe go through some of these charts. And you can see that we had Magic closed at a small loss, OGN. This says near closed, but when I go into the copy trading data itself, near the position is still open. And at nice profit, so I don't mind that. But the signals are not firing through properly on the older trades from the spreadsheet to the exchange. So I got to get Barry to help me out on that and figure out why that is. I think it's just not pulling in data deep enough for the old trades that have been in there for so long. So anyway, near is still up in very nice profit. So that it didn't actually close, it's okay for me. High closed at a little bit of a profit. It really pulled back hard. And then today I put out alerts for AGIX, CHZ, and STG. So again, you could pull up this data. And then yesterday we had a few more alerts. Audio got in and wicked us out. Actually, I didn't really take a look at that. A little loss there. So with the pro alerts now, we can go into to see which coins are in alert status right now. 20 entries. So let me open this up. There's all the coins with the current value, the target entry, and the price target and the stop loss. So then you can take a look at all of those different markets and see if this kind of data is helpful for you. And inside the spreadsheet, it gives a lot more data, so you can see the chart itself where I saw the formation. Because of the downtrend line that is making a 1, 2, 3 on top of the bottom of this downtrend line, for me that's worth throwing $5 into and see how it turns out. So that's the alerts. Then we have the coins that are in stage 2. These are the coins that we've already fired from alert status into hold status. And there's two groups. The stage 2A are those that were in hold status but at a loss. And on average, all 32 of those added together in average is minus 31% because I'm holding some trades that I shouldn't have held, and I was holding through the dip and the dip just keeps going. So I went through those on the videos the other day. Stage 2B are the coins that are in hold status, in profit, but the stop loss is still down below the entry so that there is risk in this trade. It could still turn into a loss from where it sits. Then we have the stage 3 coins that are in profit. Stop is above the entry so that it cannot turn into a loss. It's stage 3. It's not my job anymore, and I just leave it up to the market now, pretty much. And I just leave these go, and I try to monitor where the stop loss is. So those are the ones that are in profit. There's the BTC value now, 2,300. The entry that we got in was 2,000 Satoshi. Got in at 72, it's at 92. Got in at 21, it's at 29. So these are all at nice profit. 61% profit when added together and averaged. So if we take the stage 3 and the stage 2 and we put those all together and average them, the whole portfolio is not doing as well as it should have because I should have taken some losses earlier. So there's there, now we have a look inside the Bitcoin, the US dollar index levels, and we looked inside the Pro Alerts where you can watch that again and take screenshots. Now, let's get into the how much money I make, and this will be more and more the content that we'll focus on, because one of my goals is to have a group of people who are earning money online from talking about cryptocurrencies, and I want to help you with that. So let's go, first of all, is into the earnings of the channel itself, the YouTube channel. One of the biggest earnings right now is the memberships, where people are paying $2.99 a month to be a bud, or $14.99 a month to be a smart member, to get a little bit more detailed reports. So what and the smart, the buds for $2.99 a month, you get extra stuff, plus you get extra stars beside your name on the live stream when you're chatting. So you get extra recognition in the community. And let's see. Right now, I'll report on this over time so that I'm recognizing the people who are joining, and I'm also showing you, and I'm learning from you, how to grow these. Okay, let me see. I tried a different muter button here. There we go. I got a better mute button. So this is one of the income streams. Let's go into the analytics, and we can see that we're clearing out a few people who are not interested anymore, and that's okay. Unsubscribe. Don't get this in your feed if this isn't interesting to you. You should only be spending time on this if it's going to turn into more money for you than the time you spend on it. This isn't to waste your time so I make money off of you are watching the video. Revenue. So we can see the memberships are where more of the revenue is, and some of the watch time revenue is making a few cents, and I'll talk about that as it comes along. Maybe these live streams will turn into a little bit more revenue as that comes along too. So right now it's not making a great deal of money, $31 a month. It takes about 3 or 4 months before Google will send me a $100 payout. And I'm sure that will really grow as I'm doing these daily live streams, because I want to put content in here that's going to help you grow your income. Now, the second income stream I want to talk about is digitalcurrencytraders.com, and this is a publication over on medium.com. So if you join Medium, you can write for free, and you can start working on the different revenue streams that I'll share in a second. But if you are a member of Medium, then you can earn money from your articles. So let's go into some of this stuff, how I'm earning money from my articles on Medium. So here, this member clapped for how I went from chaos to common cryptocurrency trading. That is an earning event. If they read that post for more than 30 seconds, that is an earning event. If they highlighted something, if they commented, those are also earning events here. So I like to go into my responses and to say, oh, I'm making money on Medium. Really great. I want to go and respond to this and follow Jacob, and I want to go to his articles, and I want to respond to his stuff, and I want to highlight his stuff so that he makes money from my activity. Another way to make money is other people writing for us. Professional writer in the crypto space. So write on. Will Martin, I will be excited to have you along, and I now can help Will Martin make money. Add him as a member in as an author so that he can publish here. Every time he publishes, I clap for his stuff, I highlight, I underline, I comment on his stuff, and I share it on our social media network. It goes out to our Twitter, it goes out to our LinkedIn profile, it goes out to our Discord automatically, it goes out to our RSS feeds where I've got that connected up. So it helps Will grow his network and make more money just from writing on Medium. So I'll follow up with that, and looking forward to reading more about his stuff. Now let's go into the third. No, I can't go into the third revenue stream yet. Let's go into the revenue. Where's the money? June 1st to June 30th. Scroll to the bottom. So far, I made $23.90. And you can see some of these old articles are still drip feeding me money. And if we can take $20 per week of extra money and grow that and double that money just once per year, we'll be a millionaire in 7 years just from writing this stuff. So these keywords, these words turn into gold. How much have I been making the last months? Not so much, because I really wasn't putting the focus into it, and I learned some new things that I'll be teaching to you that have helped me increase my earnings quite a bit without really getting much more traffic to my medium. So now I'm starting a whole new focus on getting earnings from Medium and teaching other people how to get earnings from Medium, and using Medium to get earnings from another center. So I've got the YouTube channel, I've got the YouTube videos that I can bring over onto Medium. If I go to my profile, whoops, I don't even know what that is. Go to my profile. How I went from chaos to calm. Sure, let's look at it. So it's got a video, it's got some images, and then what I did is I took my video and I took the transcript and I used ChatGPT to extract the transcript and turn it into a blog post. So now this blog post itself becomes an earning center. So if I can just go to the stats for this, story stats. 74% read ratio. That's really good actually for my stuff. And how much money has it made? Did I miss it? Maybe I'm not in the right place to see the earnings. Partner program. Oh, I didn't turn on earning for that post. I left it so that it was a free post that anyone could read, and it's not going to make me any money. That's why I'm not finding the revenue for that post. Okay, so I'll leave it at that. But for the most part, I'm leaving the revenue off of my crypto stuff right now so that it has links out to the rest of the world. Links that the search engines can follow without restriction. So you can see that there's no star on it. When I go down to this one, it's got a star. That means it's a member-only story. And these ones, I made it a process for making money with AI articles. Made it so that it's not a member-only story. And some of these I'm doing that, and I'm hoping that brings money through the next revenue stream. The next revenue stream is, here's the WAP marketplace. I looked at School and I looked at WAP, and I set things up on both, and I liked WAP better. First of all, School, you can try it for free for 14 days. Then you have to pay $99 a month to have all the stuff that WAP lets you have for free, and you can start selling on WAP right away. So you can see here my monthly recurring revenue for this project right now is $241. Yesterday we had a member join for the $40 per month membership, so that they get access to the AltSeason Copilot and everything going along with that. I also had some people sign up on the waiting list for the Pro Alerts so that they'll get access to all of the spreadsheets in the website on the Pro Alerts, and they get access to the copy trading account so they can just plug right into that and just follow it with a portion of their money. And that copy trading account, you can use, you can allocate as little as $10 to each of the positions or as much as $1,000 to each of the positions. So you don't have to do it as small as my copy trading account is doing it. So here is another revenue stream that is really interesting to me to share with you because it can turn into a revenue stream for you. We can see here that SOOR, this one, has made $64 in profits from referring people to our membership. So if you refer people to the AltSeason Copilot or our Pro Alerts, the AltSeason Accelerator, you can earn monthly income for that for as long as that person stays a member. So now we've got two different ways for you to make money. One is by becoming a writer for digital currency traders, and we'll promote your stuff all over the place and help you earn money from your content that you're writing about cryptocurrency. And we're looking for real people who are actually doing something, and you're telling the story of what you're doing, and we'll help you build your audience and make money out of it. And if you join for our 7-day trial, get the referral link, and you can quit the membership, but you can still promote it using the referral link and turn it into a revenue stream for yourself. So there's two different ways. I would say, the YouTube idea is a good one too. You can just use the OBS, free OBS thing that I'm doing to stream, and then later you can take ChatGPT to take your content, turn it into a blog post, publish that on Medium, share it all over the place, link out to different people's WAP creator products. Digital currency traders, if I go to the dashboard, I have to be careful while I go in here. If I go to the dashboard, it shows me my ranking. I'm 575th in the trading ranking category. There's some really big profitable things to go in here, find and promote. So if you become a member of WAP and you start to promote on there, there's a real income stream that you can do just talking about what you find on here. So I hope that's helpful. We've got a breakout going on, but it's coming up into shark feeding zone. The 4 hour still hasn't pinched in enough to give me convincing direction. The 12 hour is just starting to pinch in now. So I'm looking for the 12 hour width indicator, the Bollinger Band width indicator, to pinch down more before we get that blasting one direction or another. And one of my most interests are in Bitcoin dominance. What's going on with that? I'm getting ready for those alts, and I'm staying ready for it. Watching for those alts that I was talking about in the last live stream, looking for those alts that have pulled back, but they're above support from the past, either November's support or from March support. If they're holding above March support, if they're holding above November support, those are my favorite coins. The ones that have fallen below those support levels, they may take off. I don't know. I don't know anything, actually. But they're just not my favorite charts. So thanks again for checking out a live stream. And I hope this one is different and helpful for you, and it doesn't just waste your time, but it actually is an investment of your time in making more money for yourself. So you can make money blogging about crypto. Come and join, ask questions, and I'll be happy to help you out. And then in the next live streams, I'm going to talk about how I'm going to use AI to look inside our spreadsheet and start making decisions following our trading plan. So many cool things going on. It's a great time to be alive. Thanks again for being here. Trade safe and keep those losses small.